recording. Recording is on. Someone give a recap.
There's gonna be so much dead air.
Let me bust that thing out. Let's see. Session 24. We pick back up on the train. Thrumnar locked away the arcane core. Thrumnar Ironskin resets the code to the safe to one only he knows. Thalgar Stormbreaker keeping the train until the tension dies down. Thalgar keeps the peace, and we head down the tracks in the train. We see some Yetis down the tracks, and Sanal wants Polly to shoot the Yetis. Thalgar gets off the train to investigate the strange figures. It's a snow-covered pile of bodies. We find the bodies in the snow belonging to loyalist soldiers. Polly's able to control the bodies like she does her bonded sentinel. She begins to ponder her capabilities. Thalgar learns that Polly was a real girl at some point before being violently liquefied and turned into what she is now. Thalgar sad. Guy has a sudden need for his IT band to be massaged by Sanal. Thalgar, Polly, and Miwa continue on and find a Crix general. Huh?
Never mind. Go on.
Grand Necrotech Asphyxis. After learning about him, Polly and Miwa have a PTSD upon remembering this guy. End of session.
Shouldn't we have waited for Riri to come back?
I thought she'd come back during the recap. This is my bad.
Why was I told to recap? Now,
Hey,
when
recap.
they get
No,
here,
why
we'll
Why
be
would
like,
you, why
hey,
would you recap when told by anyone but the DM?
Because we weren't told to
Honestly-
recap. When Arco got here.
Oh, oops.
And Arco
Yeah,
got here.
listening comprehension.
I'm barely here, okay?
Wow, thanks for showing up.
Of course, there's no proof
Yeah.
for that because the recording wasn't going at the time. So it's all hearsay.
Well, you know what? When they get here, we'll just say, hey, we recapped it. Start.
Pick up where you left off. This is perfect. I have to get water. Shit, he's fucking up Emmy. Listen, she was violently attacking him for months
Okay.
when she first got here. All right, Viri, we already gave the recap. I thought you'd be back sooner.
Yeah, sorry, my fridge is really slow when to fill these glasses sometimes.
You're fine. We're ready.
Well,
We're ready to go.
fantastic. I'm so proud of you all, despite my delay of everything. Well, with that, then, we pick up with Polly in a carton and 500 pounds of dead weight Miwa.
Polly in Miwa in the snow.
I go to wake up Miwa. Hello?
There's no response. There's a
Well,
little
I guess
squeak
we're
from the
setting up
cat
camp here for
as
now.
She rocks from back forth. Exactly like that. If you just listen to Raven's chair, that's the sound you get.
I have a new chair on the
back
way.
and forth. I know. I'm sorry. I had to. I couldn't
You're so
resist.
right about that. You're so correct about it, but new chair on the way.
So happy for you. We'll have to talk about what kind later. Okay. Guys suggesting setting up camp here.
At least
Any
until I wake
thoughts
up.
for anyone else?
'Cause I can't move.
There's one among you who possibly could.
I try.
All right. Roll a strength. It's just
What's her
dead
carrying?
weight
What's her carrying
of 5%.
capacity?
What
We
is your
got high
carrying
strength.
capacity?
I have the Goliath thing where I can. It's like one level above like my size or something. But Logan's at my computer right now looking for me because I gotta work on paintings.
Problem.
I weigh
Just
530 pounds, so
Where do we see the character, the carrying capacity on?
she's strength 20, right? I can just look it up for you.
She's strength 18.
Polly wakes up in the cart and
but there's special rules about
Check the.
Yeah, she's one size larger for carrying things.
yeah, so she's large, which is strength times.
She can
30
carry me
pounds per
just
carry.
barely. Your carrying capacity is 540.
Well, that works out because her equipment is basically 40. So
as you pick up Miwa, Polly's gonna start to stir so she can let off one of these.
do I have to roll
It
anything
goes
before I go
around
back to my
inside of the
computer?
chassis.
Does Thalgar have to roll anything, or can she? Just carry
No, since their
Wonderful.
capacity is enough, then yeah, no, there's no roll necessary. Thalgar drops into a low stance, puts one arm underneath the legs, another underneath the shoulders and arms, and easily lifts. Well, not quite easily, but easily standing up, but definitely showing effort as she trudges through the snow back towards the railway. The rattling causes Polly's gas expenditure. Thalgar turns around and assures everyone that was not her, and it was in fact someone inside Polly, or inside Miwa.
Starts to ooze out of Miwa's various cracks and vents.
Slowly but surely, but without their clothing, unless the clothing is just made from Polly as well and colored by Polly mentally.
It's all Polly.
It's all
Everything
Polly.
but the gun.
So everything, save for the gun, eventually does drip out of Miwa.
Actually, no, she does have some clothing. It's left behind.
Yeah, I was going to say if there is physical clothing, then it is left behind.
Thalgar.
What's really the difference?
Holy. What
Thalgar.
happened? Holy, why you sound like an old
My brain hurts.
Oh,
Tubes in my throat are having a tough.
oh, I try to get her my water skin.
You gloop some water and she starts to like plump up.
You okay?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Brain had a little hurt, but I don't know why. Has anyone
that
hit
memory
the
right on
soft
back.
reset on Miwa yet?
No.
No.
The what?
There's a soft reset button that just kind of restarts the software.
I don't think any of us were informed of that beforehand. I think you should probably.
Oh, it's because you need a special code. Hang on. And Polly's going to like rotate herself around Miwa. You got to take a long, thin appendage like this and stick it right between these two little cheek looking things. And then boop.
And like
Get
that,
back!
Miwa kicks on.
Oh my gosh.
Starting in safe mode.
We missed
Running
you.
diagnostics.
Skip safe mode. You can see you're like poking some spot in the crotch. Skip, skip, skip.
To skip the safe mode, you just manually engage the engine start versus letting the computer do it.
There's a no. That's for the hardware. There's a rip cord in the gooch area that polygons.
Oh my god.
I don't feel so good. Did you?
Let it
Did you skip
out.
the safe mode?
Let
Did
it
you
out.
Coughing,
Did you
hiccuping
skip safe mode
start to
again?
the engine with a thick
No,
cloud
we would
of
never
black
skip safe
exhaust.
mode. She's like rubbing your back as if you're hunched over the toilet vomiting. We would never skip safe mode.
Then why are all these startup scripts running? Oh fuck.
Mm.
Oh god.
I don't know your business.
Are you guys okay? You kind of had like.
She's just had a lot to drink.
After about 30
What?
to 40 seconds, the engine evens out and the black smoke stops.
Ugh. Oh.
Mima, save for the file that you purposely re-scrambled, everything seems to be running right. Processors running at a good temperature, good speeds. There's no unnecessary back processes. Everything seems normal.
Alright. I'm glad it's over. Okay. What did I miss? Why are we here now? I thought we.
Well, we
Yeah,
couldn't wake you up, so we just kind of carried you. And by we, I mean
Apparently.
Falcar.
We had an episode, but now that episode's over. What were we doing?
It's really nice having people around to help you or to help us when we have episodes. This is nice.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna go over that ridge back there. She turns around. We were gonna see if there was a camp by the river bend over there. See if there was.
Wasn't there something about the bodies?
Yeah, it's a mix of the closer we get to the river, it's more of a mix between like the enemy soldiers and the loyalist soldiers.
What were we doing before we had to get reset?
We were about to go to that river bend, and you also discovered that you could pilot. And she stops herself.
Nothing else.
You watch the blank face on Polly, like just give you the 1,000-yard stare, confused, before the little light in her eyes returns and she gets that little evil smirk, like, oh.
Oh no.
What to be done?
Okay, let's go back to that ridge.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Schloops back into Miwa, gets their clothing, and just
I just
kind of
open it like a drawer. Just
yeah.
rip any semblance of a jacket open, push a button, slide out the drawer, get my stuff, close it, lock it, give it a little kiss. Fine.
Click a button, you hear beep beep.
Let's conquer that ridge and anything that moves on it.
Understood.
Head to that ridge.
All right. You alter course and head northward towards the ridge. As you get closer, you begin to hear the rushing waters of the river. And eventually you do make it up to the top of the ridge, almost overlooking the river. And when doing so, you've been left entirely alone. This area is fully devoid of life, even what you would expect to find in the remnants of a battlefield. There's no carrion feeders here. You haven't seen a single rat. You haven't seen a vulture or any sort of other scavenger animals.
These are where the bodies just were. We're saying that despite the bodies being here, these things aren't there.
Yes. Despite the bodies being here, those things are not here.
Polly's going to turn to the others. Very strange that despite the bodies being here, various carrion creatures are not here. Polly's going to cup her fingers together like hand binoculars and going to make a scan for our quarry, motherfucking Karchev.
You do so. You even comically form your fingers into actual binoculars, just adding more of your various being into the creation. And you look through it. You also like a cartoon, put your eyes at the end of the binoculars and just look them about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are we seeing? Any Karchev?
You don't see any Karchevian that's alive. You've seen plenty of dead.
I turn to the others. Well, fellas, looks like this battle's been won and or lost without us. Let's get back on the train and get to hunting our quarry.
Hell yeah! I feel invigorated.
There's
I
no
too
sign of which
Feel invigorate.
direction the winner of said battle might have gone.
There are signs of bridges used to cross the river to the north.
Can we tell if it's going back towards the train tracks? Like if we're angling it right, or
So if I were to move you here, the bridges are much more like this. I'm going to draw them. Just straight northward.
Were there any signs of Karchev heading and using said bridges?
There are definitive signs of camps moving into the distance as you look down the ways. There is smoke rising from Horsk, but there was smoke rising from it as you passed it the first time. You don't really remember if this is more or less.
All right, fellas. Seems to me there are people living over there, and we must make them dead.
very true.
Onward for war crimes. In the name of the Kadoran Queen, to which we may
Hello?
seek rewards. Any objections?
No objections.
I do not
Onward!
object to our course of action, but maybe we don't need to kill all of them. We can play it by ear.
We have to identify if they are ones worth killing, such as Karchev. Do we have an idea? Well, no. We have an idea of what his banner doesn't look like. Because it would be Kadoran. We make our way.
Are we heading to the train, or are we following like where the bridges are going?
Bridges.
Okay.
Bridges to see if these camps are good or bad.
Okay. Thalgar will lead the way with her 10-foot collapsible pole.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We packed up the train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
All right, then on our way.
it's already been choo choo magooed.
Uh,
Don't say that.
Roll up to these camps until we can see some banners.
as you move down the ridge and closer to the rivers, the sound gets not necessarily softer, but less loud as the water here seems a bit calmer. Still very swift, but definitely not white waters. But as you come down to the feet of the bridge, there are obvious signs of encampments all the way down. the force that you are following is potentially very large. And in doing so, you look at the bridge, and it is very sturdy for what would be considered a wartime construction. There's very clear evidence of mechanical feet making damage in the logs and planks along the top of it. There are also obvious signs of those same mechanical creatures, much like Polly's bonded sentinel, the hands that kind of clamp around the logs that leave very identifiable and obvious markings that are or clearings in the bark or the pilings of these bridges. So you're very clearly following a force of both humanoids and potentially warjacks. But probably what is more disturbing, you also find large piles of bone chips. Very oddly scattered, but distinctly with all of the various encampment remnants that you have found. Not full bones, it's all just as if they were cut or shaped for various purposes. And this is the evidence of that remnant.
They're making shivs out of their bones.
Bone shivs. Seen it back in
What?
We don't talk about Mozambique.
Can I pocket
Well.
some of these bone chips just as evidence?
Absolutely. You get a
Good thinking. Good thinking.
you get about a medium handful of these bone chips. They're dry and very, very clearly some sort of bone material. You can't tell if they're animal or humanoid, but they're definitely bone.
Mm-hmm.
There's
They're
some pieces
probably
that show
big.
very clear remnants of marrow, or they are very much like wood chips sized. They're not big.
Well, still, I mean, you're not gonna make wood chip size out of bird
Fuck with
bone.
these bone chips. They got carbon in them. You can use them to heat a forge. What do these banners look like, though? Have we come across the banners yet? Any signs of whom we might be encroaching upon?
You have not found a banner that has been left behind. Mostly what you have found are food tins, camp waste, some broken tent spikes, a couple broken tent poles, campfire remnants. Not so much anything like a camp was raided and things were left behind or anything like that. It's just clear evidence that a large group of people were here and then have moved on. Like the ground is trampled, the snow is not as high as it should be. There's obvious clearings from fires.
I guess we still follow if there's like low snow leading a direction, right?
What kind of food is it? Is the
Oh.
canned cans?
Give me an investigation.
Perfectly average.
Guy, you walk over to one of the refuse piles buried underneath the snow. You kick it about, and as you do so, a couple of the cans and tins scatter about, and you recognize a few of those. Those are Cadorn ration tins. You've eaten borscht out of those tins.
This used to be a Kadoran camp.
Uh, let's not.
This is a
hatch-
Kadoran ration thing. One of my favorites, actually. Lucky devils.
There are preferred types of rations. I thought rations were rations.
I mean, some rations are just rations, but other rations are borscht.
Interesting. Interesting.
Borscht is superior ration.
I thought that was
Superior in every way.
I thought that was like a homey stew that warmed you up on like cold nights and was like a nice thing to have in the home rather than a ration that you would have out in the field ready made.
It is both of them at the same time.
Okay.
That is what makes it
Food culture is
superior.
so intriguing. I wish I could partake.
Me as well. If you could be sustained with borscht in your tanks, I would sustain you with the best of borscht.
I was gonna
I
say
highly doubt that
that's.
I could, but
Oh, sorry.
no, you
Uh,
go.
If let's not hedge our bets on that, seeing how many Ghidorans we saw dead, they could have just taken their rations.
That
So
is a great point, actually.
I'd still say let's walk carefully, just in case.
I'm not an expert on Kadoran taxonomy. However, the skeletons that I was putting together did appear Kadoran.
Mhm.
I'm also talking out of my ass. I have no way of knowing. Humans are humans. A lot of y'all look alike to me.
Of course.
Did your sarcasm settings get all wonky when you went to sleep? That was really witty.
Maybe. I did. Some settings are fucked in my BIOS, and I haven't had the opportunity to shut down and reset those.
I mean, they're funny
Who just hit
for
their
what
vape?
it's worth.
Whose character is vaping in the middle of this?
That's why you're hitting that USB.
Brunar just awkwardly standing at the back with his
That
pipe.
dwarven tobacco.
He's like, what do you think?
It's
we
me
all smoke
jewel.
from pipes?
Me dwarven jewel. Okay. Okay, well. If these are Kadoran camps, let's go meet up with them. Say what's good. And if they're not, murder. Onwards.
All right. You begin to cross the bridges. That forgot to hold alt.
Lindsay's having her cats huff paint right now.
let's go.
Me.
Oh yeah. You
They weren't
walk
interested.
across the bridge. And fairly solid, very nice, very well built for very well built for a wartime bridge. And you walk across it and walk across it. You keep walking. It's a good distance you have to cross here. When Polly, Miwa, and Brunar roll perception checks, please.
I'm great at these.
In the dream.
+0, baby.
What do my slime eyes see?
Polly, as you're all walking, Brunar and Miwa have started kind of walking out in front of you. You just kind of slow your gait naturally and almost instinctively when you think about your time spent on battlefields and things that you would do when things were necessary on those fields of battle. Well, when you built things, you needed them, but you didn't necessarily want your enemy to need them or use them either. And it says you think that when you look down and you see a mine planted about 4 feet in front of Thrumnar, embedded into the wood of the bridge. What do you do? As they're continuing to walk forward, they don't appear to see anything out of the ordinary.
Uh-oh. Will Polly's moral compass tell her to say something?
Kind of suss out what kind of mines these are. Like in my vast intelligence, can I be like, oh, that's a magical mine. That's a mechanical mine.
Just off the rip, you can tell it's a mechanical mine.
I'm gonna say, hey, it's a mine. No, you know what? We'll go to. I'll hook something at. I
At
will.
Thrumnar.
Yeah,
the
I'll
mine?
hook some. No, I'll hook some bone chips. Like, no, it's a mine.
You feel some bone chips rattle against your back and get stuck in your hair. Thrumnar, as you hear Polly say, "Hey, is a mine."
I'm just gonna slowly like stop and turn. What?
There's a mine in the bridge. I caught it at this angle. Don't take any more steps.
Someone's gonna turn.
You probably
and
go to the left.
Look down at it.
As after Polly points it out, Thrumnar, you do see the trigger spike of a mine, cleverly disguised as what could be mistaken as a leftover twig or branch from the rough log that has been used to create this bridge.
Can I crouch down and inspect it to see if it's like armed without setting it off?
You are able to lean down and quite easily tell that it is in fact armed, and that if enough pressure were to be applied to the trigger stem, which more looks like almost a small, like upside down tripod, like if you were to take a tripod stool and turn it upside down, the 3 prongs just kind of
Prongs.
stick out in 3 different directions. If they are tilted enough in one direction or another, or pressed down enough, it will trigger the mine. And it's like interwoven with smaller twigs and branches to disguise it.
Hmm.
It is very clear that magic was used to hide the mine, but you very well recognize just a very classic anti-personnel mine. The way that it is covered would not allow it to be like a bouncing Betty or something of that sort.
Yeah, it's a vertical. What
Paul's
else
gonna
not done?
crouch down next to you. Is this a disable kind of thing, or is this a we avoid and we mark?
Ugh,
Get
I guess
it.
Thurnar would have to inspect it because of how the magic was used to disguise it. Wouldn't know if
Is there magic involved, Drumnar?
Can it be triggered?
there's
from a
definitely
long
magic involved
distance?
to attempt to hide it. I don't know if it's used.
All right, let's just keep our eyes out and let me. Polly's gonna stick her fingers in her eyes and move them around, and she's gonna sit there and ritually cast The old detect magic. Because if they're hiding all of them, it's a little beacon.
All right. As you do so, you see around a good amount of small little beacons of blue, what pops out to you as blue magic, which you've come to recognize typically represents transmutation.
Mm.
Just a small aura of blue fog just emanating from small patches of here and there on the logs.
Well, I see them all. Let's go.
Lead the way then.
Single file.
Can,
Hands on shoulders. Conga line.
oh, can they be triggered from long distances? Are we being watched?
No,
Mm.
the trigger mechanism is part of the spikes on the top of the mine. They need to be manually, and it requires a certain amount of force. So even maybe I wouldn't
Usually
be
set
putting a
mines
possibility,
to-
but
Oh,
Usually set mines to guard somewhere you don't want to be watching, but follow me. She's gonna quickly carve a path.
Polly quickly carves a path, and as you all fall in single file, you quickly start sneaking your way across the bridge. You get about a third of the way on almost halfway when I need Polly to make another perception check for me, please.
With my eyes. I'll lucky that.
All right.
I'll drop a old luck.
Oh,
Hey, let's go.
Ooh. Does that give you a roll with advantage? Or
It says
Just
when you
another
roll a d20 on a d20 test, you spend 1 luck point to give yourself advantage.
wouldn't that be the 7 then if that's the second roll?
yeah.
I'll use another lucky point.
awesome.
Damn.
I
You
don't
are
give a
not
fuck at
lucky
that point.
today.
She
You are not lucky.
pretty lax today.
Where's Guy in all this? Where's our
I guess
boy
I'll-
with the eyes?
Where is Guy in the conga line?
Second.
Okay, Guy is second. I will give you
I'm looking
a
out for magic
perception
here now.
check to try and see what Polly perhaps had missed.
One perception check. What do my ranger eyes see? Advantage? There's no.
I'll give you advantage.
Dang.
Roll again, got advantage.
Okay. Guy, just as Polly is carving a line swiftly through, you notice another mine that she definitely didn't. As she steps forward and is about to fully put her weight upon it, confidently stepping forward, avoiding the magical ones that she can see.
Hey, watch out! There's one right there. Like, hold on.
I continue to step down, but instead of a flat foot, her plasma foot separates into like 5 fingers and goes around it. Just whoop. She's just got one
Nice.
foot that's basically a hand.
That is disturbing. But as you do so, you pull your foot hand back up and reform it back into shape as you lift your leg again. And you now notice underneath what you thought was originally just some rather dense foliage left behind on it was in fact a mine hidden just through mundane means.
Damn,
you
we
had
got regular
failed to
mines
miss.
too? She's just looking at him pointing. We got regular mines. All right, I look for the magical ones. Someone look for the regular ones.
I got this.
Okay.
We truck
They
on.
called me Mr. Minesweeper back in my army days.
So
I believe that.
Polly and Guy
Is
are
that not just because
leading
they didn't
us.
like you and sent you out into the minefields?
Could have been that. But I didn't die, so they failed. That must have been really frustrating for them, huh?
That's true. That's true. That does mean you're very good at it. Proceed.
Do I need another perception check?
You will need another perception check. Do so again with advantage this time as you all carry on down the bridge. Your progress is slowed.
There's a magic
Uh,
one.
Let's
There's another magic one.
Hey, watch it.
With that perception check, Guy, you as soon as you've spotted that first one, it's like they've all jumped out at you now. You see just a sloppy job of hidden mines. And just as confidently as before, with Polly leading the way through the magic ones, now you are adding to that path and just even more swiftly moving across this bridge when you do finally get all the way across without issue. And safely on the other side of the bridge.
Let's go.
Make incredible time after you start searching for both magical and mundane mines.
All right. Which way have they gone now?
You know what, Miwa?
Mm-hmm.
While we're doing this, go ahead and write down the location of all the mines to your memory in case we got to come back here at breakneck pace.
Got it. Locking location.
Chart us a path.
Oh, I get to do 3D modeling. This is fun.
Right. Those of you who are trying to determine what direction the forces went, go ahead and give me a survival, please.
I'll do it. I gotta walk to my computer. Hold on.
You're fine.
I'm looking for mine, so it ain't me.
I thought Logan was going to be doing rolls for you.
He's on his phone right now.
I was, but she got up for some reason to do it instead of asking me.
I had backed up the art that I was working on. Huh.
Ooh,
That was
we're
even
not
with
surviving
advantage.
jack shit. We're not
Yeah.
The
surviving
trampled snow, it just feels like it goes in every direction, Thalgar. This was such a large forest that you can't really tell what direction it went yet. You need to walk pretty far in a big circle trying to figure that out at the moment.
I don't know which way they went, guys. If y'all have any ideas.
Let
I'm
me
running
look.
your map right now, so I have no ideas.
Yeah. I assume at this
Processing
point
power
we've
locked in.
crossed the bridge. Start giving a good sweep of the area.
I don't know.
I'm adding ray tracing to this bitch, okay? It's nice.
You have already crossed the bridge fully.
Man, we can't make heads or tails of this shit.
Guy, this is unfortunately a force larger than you've ever tracked before. So all you really miss your books at home.
All right. Let's just pick a direction, guys. Left or right. Who wants
Well,
to flip a
I
coin?
mean, look for the smoke. We're going for the smoke.
All right.
Could
I'll
we,
I'll look for smoke.
I don't see any
Where are
smoke,
these?
but
Where
my
are
Oh.
these camps at?
I pick up Guy and lift him
And
up
pretty
higher
much
to
Jewel.
see if he can see the
Guy,
smoke.
roll a survive. Roll If you're just trying to see smoke, roll a perception with advantage. As you are lifted into the air by Thalgar. All right. You see smoke from a few different directions. There are several thin traces to your north, and there is one more cohesive pillar coming from what could be the city of Porsk, or it could be from beyond it. You're not quite sure because you know in that direction that there are two cities almost in line with each other. And honestly, not too far apart as the water is described. They're much further apart on land than they are by boat.
Okay, we got some smoke there, that one, this.
Which one's the closest?
That one.
We go that way.
Which that one were you referring to?
Whichever one's the
Everyone's
closest.
the closest.
Fair enough. They look almost equidistant away.
All of them?
We're in the center of the
Except
map.
Standing in a perfect circle.
Yeah, we're in the center of the
Except
Fortnite
for
map.
the one that is guaranteed furthest away. So not the one that you were interested in. The furthest away is to the east. But the ones to your north and to your, excuse me, the furthest is to your west. I keep getting directions mixed up. The closest or potential other closest is the north. I will need a successful survival check to tell which of those two is actually closest.
Guys,
Should I
she's-
try
By
again?
anyone who is
She's-
willing to make that survival check.
I do technically get advantage. Y'all think I can get my redemption arc?
Big money, no whammies.
All right,
I believe in you.
all right. Now that guy pointed it out, maybe it'll work.
Here, let me lift you up.
Guys, I think it might have
Holy
worked.
Which one is it,
The
Thalgar? Which
redemption
one's
arc.
closer? Which one's closer, Thalgar?
The one that is closer is definitely what appears to be the city of Porsk.
We're heading to Pork. Let's go.
Is that one like near train tracks?
Yes,
Too far
Yeah,
gone at
actually-
this point.
it has train tracks that go straight to it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thalgar, are you trying to backtrack?
No, just
At this point, that's our exit. Let's kill everyone in Porsk.
huh?
Huh?
Every enemy in Porsk. My bad. Freudian slip.
Good.
Don't worry about it.
Good save there, Polly. Don't want anyone thinking we're bad guys or anything.
Oh, no. I don't want anybody figuring out my new body related hobby.
Huh?
What?
No.
Hey,
The
head
humanoid body is just like a machine. It's got pipes and wiring
whoever-
all the same.
Whoever gave Polly the idea is going to hell.
Lead the way. By lead the way, I mean me. I'm running.
Right.
Takes off as if it's like 100 yards away.
After about said 100 yards, you realize that it is not about 100 yards away. It is, in fact, several miles away. And you've already been traveling quite a bit as it is, and nighttime approaches. As you should probably find a place to set up camp for the evening. And currently, you are in the middle of a very large field next to the river.
Surrounded by
Igloo.
mines wouldn't be a bad idea.
Igloo.
I was about to say.
Like, we know where it is.
What, you want to camp on the bridge?
Oh, the minefield.
Isn't the minefield behind us?
On the bridge. Yeah.
Igloo.
How deep is
Igloo.
the snow? Because we can probably dig down if it's deep enough, but if not, then it'll be a lot of digging.
The snow is only about 2 feet deep.
Yeah, not gonna work. Alright, where's the nearest, like, cover?
That
The
way.
nearest what?
Cover? Any sort of tree
Nearest
cover,
cover.
brush cover?
It is about. There's probably a few small trees about 500 yards to your north, but they don't really offer much cover. It's just kind of barren open land, what would be normally a grass plain during the summers.
Alright. We can make camp here if y'all want, but, no fires. Does that work?
Very well.
I see
Works
no
for me.
harm in staying here.
That means, I'm pretty immune to the cold. Not fully, but if you guys get cold, you can snuggle up next to me. But no funny business.
Of course.
Or we can find warmth in each other, right? Nobody's romantic here, so there should be no issues.
It's against the law.
I think Guy and Sanal should snuggle up to one another, seeing as how they're both roughly the same size.
Yeah.
Age gap,
No.
Yowie.
I
Wait,
have
no
Alright,
romance.
old,
cool.
old bones.
Here, Guy, right here next to Sanal. Nice and comfy.
Holly, I heard that you are a perfect insulator. Would you not be best fit for this? I may have
You want me to
Been
insulate the two of y'all?
old.
Sure. Y'all can wear me like a blanket. Come on, Guy.
Wear me
Come on,
like a
Sanal.
blanket.
Alright,
Snuggle
remember,
up.
no lights!
Me what?
Dalgar
We'll be-
starts setting up camp. No lights, we're all sleeping flat on the ground.
Me what? You be the big spoon for Sanal. I'll be the big spoon for Guy, and then Sanal and Guy, you guys just face each other.
I don't sleep, but okay, I guess I'll just.
I sometimes sleep with my eyes
We
open.
need you for support. Me
Okay,
what?
okay, alright, I
Are
understand.
all of us wrapped in Ollie?
I conduct
I
the cold. a lot-
guess.
I do conduct cold. I am
Miko is the
self-warming, but
worst
my
person to
outside
be
will
next
be
to
quite
right
cold.
now.
I apologize.
Fucking guy's gonna die overnight from frostbite.
No, because
no,
he
it'll be
gets
fine.
up every
I'm
now
insulating.
and then and just starts like shimmying around to warm up his muscles again. So you don't sleep well.
I'm gonna lay
You think
across
you could
everyone like a
escape?
Persian
would
blanket. Just
spoon? That's like a fucking
Dalgar.
hydraulic press holding you in place.
Dalgar, as you think about it, and everyone's kind of thinking, how are we going to be okay out here? You think a train doesn't need tracks to unfold.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it's also a gigantic target in an active war zone.
Yeah,
Um,
I got my coat. I'm chilling.
Yeah. Sanal, snuggle up to Guy. We're just kind of all pressing in, staying warm.
Yeah, group snug session.
Technically, it would be better if we were all naked, but
Whoa!
Done. Polly just lets the
Sloops
clothes
at the
fall. Just sloop. She starts
So,
laying flat, and like
what, you
goop
took off
just
like
starts like
one piece of
falling
clothing?
over people. I have my vest, my belt, and my booty shorts.
Huh?
Excuse you.
No shoes mentioned, by the way.
No,
No
did you
shoes.
see how her foot turned into a hand earlier? How do you
Believe
fit
it or
that
not-
in a regular
Yeah,
heel?
Friggin' Miyazaki
Believe it or not,
character
I
design in our
just shaped
party.
my feet to look like cowboy boots. And you look down, they're just slime colored
No,
cowboy
you
boots.
guys don't understand. She can't have shoes on. It's part of her character design. She has to have her feet out.
There are no toes present.
Like fucking Lego feet.
Just Barbie feet. Just straight up Barbie feet.
No, it's straight up like Gumby feet. She's out here clomping around until someone
The
buys
big
her some
fucking
J's.
The big stompers.
Unless someone buys me some J's or we find some J's, nothing will beseech these dogs.
You mean those mallets? It's fucking Gumby.
She can form them into the face of dogs.
Oh no.
All right,
I mean, this is true.
we
she can't-
sleeping. Who's taking
I
what?
don't believe that's what they mean by dogs, but sure.
Who is taking watch?
I swear to God, I'll make him bark.
I can take the first watch.
Guys, Sanal needs help with his first watch. Wake up.
No.
Okay.
I saw you shivering earlier.
You want to play 20 questions?
Yeah, you didn't know each other. Truth or dare?
What is
Truth
this?
or dare?
20
No.
questions. This game must not be common in the great city of Kingsvine.
It's I think of something, right? And you have to
Uh-huh.
guess what it is in only 20 yes or no questions.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Seems simple enough.
Okay. You have 20 questions. I'm thinking of a word.
Is
By
it
the way, do you know Kedorian?
No. No what?
Okay, hold on.
God.
Let me think of a different word.
Ooh, off to a rough start.
Okay, I thought of a word. Wait,
Is
how
it
well do you
a-
know history?
Passing.
Okay.
All right, we sleeping.
Yeah, this game of fucking 20 questions is gonna put me to sleep. Who chooses a history item? Anyway, is it a person?
They go on with this all night. We wake up
Yeah.
and we see them intertwined in each other's arms.
Is anything attached to the
Whoa.
night? Otherwise, we wake up. They
Whoa.
intertwined and naked.
We're dead. We're dead if that's the case.
Now we're doing something to stay warm.
That's all that you said last
So they did something.
Romance.
I wouldn't say that.
Only carnal.
This game of 20 questions was a lot more
It
involved
was
than I had
So
expected.
intellectually challenging.
I thought you were about to say challenged.
Yeah, how
The
much
thing guy
intelligence
was
do I
thinking
have?
of was his erection.
That's a historical fact.
I
Last
guess
night's
so.
history. As y'all wake up,
Yeah, as everyone wakes up as the night does pass unhindered. Meanwhile, you sit there awkwardly listening to the 20 questions conversation as you don't actually need to sleep, thinking, this is quite strange. Why would they ask 20 questions when the answer was very clear from the very beginning?
Maybe she
His
should have
erection.
chimed in. I was having some fucking troubles.
So how am I supposed to know that you don't know where the Umbri is?
What?
Exactly.
All right. Where'd this army go?
Anyway. Where did the hurry go?
We're still going to Porsk?
Yeah, we're porking
Yes.
it up.
Did any of these smokestacks move overnight? We've been.
Yes, they did.
Oh shit. Okay.
God
The ones to the
damn
north
it.
got further away.
I,
I think I know which one's the
I
army.
Well,
may
it's a
not be
good thing we're
the,
heading
the
to Porsk.
brightest fellow around, but I believe we should follow the smokestacks that moved in the night.
Okay, okay. Turning around.
You turn around and you head northward. Thankfully, due to the fact that you are following a force of potentially large numbers, or at least very large creatures, the snow for you is easily traversed. It's packed down, a little slippery in places, but not to the point where you have to trudge through it or break through a compacted layer, or it does not require snowshoes as to traverse. And with that, you do gain some distance on the smoke clouds or smoke trails that are to your north. You do manage to close the distance between you and them quite a bit in that time. Now, very easily being able to tell that you'll probably catch up to them in another 2 days of following.
Okay.
2 days later.
Can we tell what kind of army we're following by like any trash and stuff they leave behind?
You are definitely still following that Kadoran-esque force, and you are still finding like those food tins of various foods that have already been eaten or burned. There's very clear areas where latrines were built or placed, or buckets were just emptied. Then there are still those ever-present bone chip piles, but as you travel closer to these smokestacks in the north, the bone chip piles seem to get a little fresher each time. They're not as old, they're not as
Putting them in the
weather
cupboard.
worn.
Are these bone chips like religious of some sort? Like, do they like use them to like worship or something? Like, is there a god related to bone chip?
Not the Bone Father.
And Sinal knows that guy very well.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I,
Call you the Bone Daddy.
I prefer to not have my personal affairs aired out like this.
I'm up.
Just joking. There's no romance in this party.
Yeah.
It's all carnal out here.
What?
Oh,
Just suiting our lustful appetites.
Huh?
what the fuck is Polly talking about?
We all know what you did last night.
If what I did was lose at a game of 20 questions, then yes, took 104.
It was
Continue to-
106.
Continue to truck towards them smokestacks. Those smokestacks are gonna die.
You follow
Was
the smokestacks easily for the following 2 days. And did anyone want to investigate the bone chips or make any sort of inference on them?
I will. I've been collecting and looking at him.
Okay.
Hmm. Licking them?
Collecting them, man.
Roll a religion.
Right, guys. Let's see if my +5 in religion works. I lied to you guys. I lied.
Oh
You
my
have no
God.
idea what these bone chips could be for.
Oh yeah.
Are they at
You
least
have no clue.
Are they at least pretty, DM? Do they look pretty?
They're very pretty. When you find the ones that are clean and don't have like the marrow to them, they're a very pretty white.
Hmm. Lugger's gonna start beating them into her hair if she can. Druid crafting.
I never realized that religion was an intelligence check, not wisdom. That's crazy.
Because you gotta.
Yeah.
It's about knowing the religion,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
actually
yeah,
applying
I know,
it.
I know.
You can certainly know a lot about
I just think it's
dark
a funny,
rituals.
funny disconnect that the religious powered caster class dog water fucking religion chicks.
You want to know
Yeah.
why? Because you don't need to know your religion to force
You
it
just
upon others.
believe.
It's all about faith.
Force it upon others.
With magic. Ha!
All right. Well, Dalgar begins beating some bone chips into her hair. They reflect the sunlight quite well and add very nice little shimmers to the dark blue that is their hair.
Oh no. It's gonna be like sharks in the ocean. They're gonna see my shiny hair from a distance and be like, "Shoot her! Shoot her! Kill her!"
Run her down.
As you near the smoke trails that you are following, it becomes clear that they are a combination of smoke clouds that are rising from engines, those of both warjacks and regular vehicles, what appear to be tracked troop carriers.
Wow.
But alongside these very obviously Kadoran troop carriers are large gatherings of very decrepit looking humanoids. They look almost as if they're zombies, but they're not. They don't move like zombies that you've encountered before. They move as if they are still alive and very fully sentient, but are very clearly rotting. But there are portions of their body that they have replaced instead with this chitinous bone chip material.
That's very
So as
specific.
if you were to imagine like a scale kind of like patch of skin, or just as if like a bite was taken out of someone and they replaced the flesh with instead just this plating of bone chips. Those individuals have a very bright green light coming from their eyes. But other than that, they interact with their human counterparts very normally as if they're just another person. You see some sitting around fires, eating. You see others playing various games, maintaining their warjacks. But they very clearly don't camp in the same section. Their camp is separated by a large, almost shroud. I don't know if you've all seen like a circus, right? How they put up like those canvas wall shrouds around the outside. So you can't just like get a free show by looking inside of them.
Mhm.
It's like one of those, but it's very segregated off from
Oh.
where the very clearly fully intact humanoids are camping. It's as if they are kept very separate, but they are allowed to intermingle at the same time.
Segregation.
I didn't know that was here. Actually, don't know if it's anywhere in this world.
It's
Interesting.
very rare to see, but not unheard of. Especially in like the Protectorate to the south.
Someone use their sharp-witted eyes. Is this the enemy?
Let me take a look around and think about
Perception
it.
checks. Are you gonna get closer and scout their guy, or are you just gonna give it a looky?
Well, I tried to roll it and it didn't.
Using my binoculars.
Mm.
Polly, Sonal, unfortunately, you're not able to see too much. You see K-Doran uniforms on all of them, but not enough to really tell if they're loyalists or not. Polly, however, you, as the figures are shifting and moving about, you are able to catch a glimpse of their banner, which does very clearly show a K-Doran pyramid on a red K-Doran pyramid, which I need to show.
Is it the usual K-Doran or is it the enemy K-Doran?
It is the enemy K-Doran.
Fellas, that be looking like our quarry. Let's hustle together a plan on how we plan on murderizing them. The way a good, noble pirate would.
Very true. Very
Very true.
true.
This is like a military force group of people. Like hundreds.
Well, we only need to kill one of them, right? The main boss guy?
If he's here.
Now, how do you suggest we assault and murder their leader without the other hundreds of them noticing?
Hang on.
From above
You
and
said,
below.
Guerrilla tactics.
Not
Hit and run.
the not zombie guys are like covered in this bone stuff, right? So if we collect enough bone stuff, we might be able to at least infiltrate part of their force. Because what if they think we're one of them? Or we at least put some sort of tracking mechanism on them so we can go get back up and then come back. Either way,
Mm.
what's more dangerous?
Mm.
Sneaking in alone in a rogue? Or having some way to track them?
We could try to lure him out with hit and run tactics.
Like one by one? Do we have the
No, not one by one. You gotta hit him
run?
where it counts. We gotta wait until the sleeping hour. Then you set a few tents on fire where the supplies are. Set, circle around and just keep doing that. Battle
Mhm.
of attrition. We're light. We can't be seen.
Mhm. 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 Thrumnar, are you able to make some sort of tracker?
back there. Bring him back. Plant them in front of the door.
That's not going through.
All the tents.
I don't think I need that one through.
Oh, I was asking if you can
Never
make some
mind.
sort of tracker.
I think he was talking to Sophie.
Oh,
Sophie said a whole paragraph.
oh.
None of it came through. And she said, never
It's
mind.
whatever.
Sorry.
What was Guy saying? Come on, give it to us.
It was a great idea too.
Come on, Guy, give it to us.
We go get all the mines. We plant them in front of the doorsteps of all the tents here. Boom.
Well, they'd
Open
probably have the zombies come and
days.
Google Schmitz them open.
I still like
Alright.
that plan because it will allow us to use the very detailed map of the area with all the mines that I have.
Or we could lure them over there
Ray tracing.
and change all the mines so that then they go over and then they.
Y'all have traveled quite far from where the mines are at.
Fuck.
I've just got mines
You've
on the
traveled from 3
mind.
states northward.
Fuck.
I wouldn't mind going back.
There's a very large force here. We either got to take up the role of assassins or pack it up and move on. We just
Or
leave.
long range
can
artillery
take our-
bombardment.
We could take our free will and just do something else. Think about that. We have a train. We can just haul cargo. Thalgar, is there a lot of money in hauling cargo?
I think Thrumnar would know more about that than I.
Thrumnar, is there a lot of money in hauling cargo?
We met him stealing his cargo.
Damn. Think of how much cargo we could pull with a ship. A train
See, the
ship.
difference is I wasn't hauling cargo; I was protecting. Much different.
That's true. That's true. But now we know who can be the head of security of our cargo hauling company.
I thought you wanted to kill everyone. Are you scared now?
No, but you gotta look at the odds here. We got like 100 people in there. Or we can move on. No one says we gotta fight them.
We could pose
Unless
as part of them, like joining the cause.
you know what we could do. And she's gonna turn to Miwa and she's like, comment exclusion, and then says, secret phrase, blaze of glory? Question mark. Nah.
Raven,
Oh, sir.
Pa's gonna
Yeah,
load the pistol.
would you mind repeating that for me?
Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out.
Polly's like, we could go blaze of glory.
I'm always down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The shoulder rocket pods pop out a little bit.
All right, fellas. What we thinking? Right through the front door, see how far we get?
Um, I mean, I don't know how far we get without much more of a plan than that.
Hmm.
I don't really want to die today
Yeah.
or tomorrow or anytime soon, really.
Looks like we're hauling cargo.
Okay.
What if we gathered? Presumably, these ruffians are gonna be placing mines on their journey, right? So, what if we follow them and we disarm and collect these mines as we go and gather up a stockpile of explosives, and then we commit a small act of, well, for two of us, or one of us, it'd be domestic terrorism, and the rest, it would just be normal terrorism. But we simply lay out the explosives in the camp when the guard is down, and then
Yeah, but these are anti-personal mines. There's like a couple
Mhm.
hundred of them.
Mhm.
I think what we really need is to leave and come back with a better plan.
Mhm.
Maybe we purchase a mortar.
Hmm.
Do a lot with a mortar.
More high yield
Oh.
explosives, always a better plan.
Fine, well, they
Listen, we
keep
came out
their-
here to kill one guy, and now we're staring down maybe 600 regular guys. It's above our pay grade, but we know where they are. We have a rough idea where they're going. We can come back.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like that plan better.
Because now that we know what we're dealing with, listen, we can get up here on a ridge somewhere, drop a couple 100 pounds,
Well-
trainload of ordnance.
Hold on.
Baba Booey.
There's a simple flaw in your plan. They won't be here when we come back.
Yeah,
Clearly,
but
they've
we
been moving
roughly
camp.
know where they're going, though.
I have an idea. Prisoner of war. We capture one of them. We capture a regular soldier. We capture one of the Chitinous Bone soldiers, so we know what the freak is going on with those guys. We get the information out of them about where they're going. If we have to kidnap a high ranking officer, I think we can do that. Just us. We can figure out where this guy's gonna be. And then we come back with an army and everything. And then we could just put those two bozos in you know, and if they're prisoners of war. Like, what are they gonna do?
Die.
Well, potentially.
I like it.
How do y'all feel about that? Because then we would know
agree
where
with
they're
that.
going. We know
go.
You were the superior
what the
officer.
heck.
I think your idea sounds good.
Yeah, what we know what the heck this pretty
Give 'em the
bones
old-
do,
Shopping bag snatching.
and then we would have an idea. Okay, have we been watching them at night as they're making camp? Do we know
You-
their
we have
guard
just
rounds
caught-
or anything?
You have just caught up with them
Mhm.
and are looking at them at about midday because you move faster than them because you're clearly a much smaller group. You can move much faster than them. So you cover far more ground in a day than they do.
All right.
So they are still currently moving as it is about midday as you are trailing behind them from
Okay.
a reasonable distance.
I say we make camp here, a little bit off their trail, but here, and then we catch up to them tonight and we keep eyes on them at night and get their patterns at night over the next like 2 or 3 days. I think 4 would be like super safe, but if we watch their guard patterns at night, we would be able to know like who's going where, who's sleeping where, whose eyes are watching where. Then we'd be able to go and nab whoever we need to nab and bounce.
I like that. Let's do that.
All right. Dalgar begins walking off the trail.
Follows.
Let's get our rest.
You walk off the trail and go to. You said you're going to set up camp and then catch up at night?
Yep.
Okay. And you find, now that you're closer to the mountains, it's very easy to find a small grouping of trees with some rough foliage around the outside, but as you break into the center, there is a nice clearing where one could set up a camp. And you do so. There's more than enough cover for you to be able to have a fire if you want. Or, oh wait, no, I don't think anybody took one of those. Never mind.
Took one of what?
There were flameless heaters
Oh,
in the
shit.
camp that you attacked a couple of sessions ago.
Damn.
Damn. Snuggle for warmth.
Take one of those underground fires that has like a little
Smokeless.
A smokeless fire.
yeah.
The old legendary Kadorian Dakota Firehole.
The Kandoran Firehole. All right, who is digging your firehole?
I shall.
Roll survival.
Cross your fingers. Nice. Incredibly nice.
You dig a fire hole for your fire, Dalgar, and you remember perfectly clearly the lessons taught to you by the legendary masters back in the mountains of Rule. You dig this fire hole, large and perfectly shaped. You get the fire stoked and going, and to everyone, the area within this foliage becomes very comfortable due to just the skill that Thalgar applied when digging this campfire hole.
This
Nice.
is the most beautiful hole.
So toasty. You can actually rest
The
really good tonight
Immaculate hole.
or today. All right. Who wants to take first watch? Mila, will you be
Mila,
okay?
it's even comfortable enough to where your
I'll be
heat
okay.
is not being pulled away from your core, and you don't have to run auxiliary heaters. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Dalgar's passed out. The fire's made. She's gone. For sleep.
Sleep time.
If everyone else is sleeping,
Sleep time.
I have the watch. Ooh, it's big.
It's big.
I sleeping.
Mila, thanks to the large force that you are tracking, the wildlife has dispersed. The natural predators of the area have given the numbers moving through a wide berth. It's also very clear that if there are any other wildlife, such as deer or rabbits, they are either fled or have been already hunted by the forest that you are following. So it is very still throughout the night, and it passes without, or throughout the afternoon rather, leading into the evening. As you wake everyone up at sunset, and everyone is fairly well rested.
Yippee!
Let's go.
My life has changed.
All right, let's catch back up to them. We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch those strange soldiers to see if they even sleep. You know that they set up camp, but don't know why they're separated. We're also gonna try to point out all of the sentries that they have posted at night. And any stragglers or scouts they might have around surrounding areas as well. If we can. I know this is a lot. We might be in over our heads.
I think we can go ahead and pick that up there next time, as I need to call it for the evening.
Okay.
Guys,
It's a couple minutes early, but still a very good session.
we rocked and rolled this session, guys. Oh my gosh.
We covered so much distance.
You did.
Whoa.